Yeah, I think so. I mean, it wasn't his best performance, and then we see Arsenal struggle in terms of creations. I mean, he didn't create a single chance himself, but we know he has a big influence on the whole team and getting the whole team clicking. I think that's why it was a surprise to see him come off with 62 minutes on the clock, with Arsenal still needing a goal. And if we look at his stats, or Arsenal's stats, when he was on the pitch and after he was substituted, it wasn't really a tactic that worked for Arteta. It wasn't a move that worked for Arteta. If we looked at minutes per shot, 5.7 while he was on the pitch. That obviously went out a lot after he went off the pitch. Just 2 shots in that final 36 minutes. And the XG, they really just didn't create very much at all. But I think it can't all be about Martin Odegaard every game and Bukayo Saka and that right side. Yes, we know that's a real strength for Arsenal. And we can see here from this graphic just how much of a strength it is. 47% of their attacks going down that right side. It really is no secret at all, is it, if you're the defending team, where Arsenal are going to try and hurt you. And I think it's on this side, really, that Arsenal need to ask a lot more from Martinelli and Trossard. Just 6 chances created in their last 4 games. It's just not enough. And it does heap the pressure on Odegaard and Saka. And if those guys just have a dip, then Arsenal seem to pay for it as a whole team.
Yeah, I mean, you just wonder what is considered as success for Mikel Arteta. That one trophy, he did point out the 2 Community Shields. Is that what he's going to be judged on? Because a Premier League title would eclipse it all. But do you expect him to rotate tonight or really go for this in order to kind of get his Arsenal CV up a bit?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to go for it, to be honest. I think he has to. Look, the league looks incredibly difficult. Liverpool have been so consistent both in Europe and in domestic competition. Liverpool also had that game in hand against an Everton side. Look, it's going to be an amazing atmosphere when that game finally takes place, but they're not expecting it to take place until February, by which stage, if Arsenal carry on playing like they are at the moment, with this lack of creation, as Peter's pointed out, they're going to be miles out of the title race. And top 4 this season would be an underachievement for a side that became, 2 points away from City last year. And City, having been so dominant for so long, 6 of the last 7 Premier League titles, they've had a huge dip this year. This is Arsenal's opportunity. And yet Liverpool, under new manager in Arne Slot, having not really made any inroads in terms of transfer dealings in the summer. You know, Mamardashvili signing next year. Chiesa's been injured for virtually the entirety of the year. This was such a good opportunity for Arsenal. So I think they'll be enormously frustrated with how their season's gone. It's been far from a disaster. But given what we're expecting so far, yeah, it's been very underwhelming.